I'm Erin Doyle, Government Relations Manager for Washington County. We would like to take this opportunity to introduce you to a lesser-known but vital piece of the public safety and justice system housed in each of Oregon's 36 counties: law libraries. They contribute to equity by facilitating access to legal resources that are otherwise unavailable to members of the general public at no cost to users. Knowledgeable library staff create a welcoming atmosphere to provide expert guidance regarding legal research and referrals to a variety of resources. One of these professionals is Washington County's law librarian, Lee Van Duzer.
We serve a variety of different users at the law library. Our staff not only help lawyers locate relevant materials, we also help non-lawyers to navigate legal research to handle their own matters. We work hard to curate a collection of online and print resources that are current and relevant to local needs. The type of assistance we provide to people who visit or contact us online is to talk with them and triage each situation to help them figure out their next steps. Whether that's finding useful resources or getting referrals to local organizations, we're here to provide assistance and support. This week, I helped a patron by giving them the Oregon State Bar's Lawyer Referral Service information, the information for legal aid, and pointed them towards some online resources for finding an attorney.
Oregon Law Center is one of the Oregon legal service providers. Refers a lot of clients over to the law library. Today, law libraries are used by the most vulnerable peoples in our communities. Peoples who need to come in looking for answers on how to fill out forms, respond to legal papers, or just do some basic research. So investing in the law library system is investing in these vulnerable populations. It's also investing in the attorneys that serve these populations. Oftentimes, the attorneys don't have the funds in their private practices to be able to afford a lot of the resources, legal resources, that the law library can offer them. Oftentimes, we will just send somebody over, and it's nice because we're right across the street. So we can say, head on over, show people where to go, show people where to call. The Washington County Law Library also has amazing online resources and websites. So it's really great that we can send them on their way, show them how to get answers. And oftentimes we say, call us back if you don't get the answer you need. And we never hear back from anyone.
I would definitely recommend the law library to anyone prior to coming to court if they have any questions whatsoever about the area of law that they are getting ready for, because the law library has not only books on a specific area of law, but there are books about how to prepare yourself to go to court. The law library also has computers and access to all kinds of case law that one would not ordinarily have available to them without the law library. The law librarians are an important piece of the law library because they are very helpful to litigants and lawyers. When I was a lawyer, I actually used the law library in preparing for cases on occasion because I couldn't afford the vast library in my law firm that the library has to offer. So I was able to do a better job for my clients because I used the law library. Without funding, the law library would not exist.
I'm involved with the Washington County Law Library as a board member and as a patron. I depend on the law library to provide the materials to supplement my practice area, and I'm also involved as a board member because I like advising on the access to justice issues our community faces. I think that the law library is kind of a backstop to those who can't access or afford legal representation, and where they can come here and get guidance on the procedure or the applicable law, and at least have some guidance as to how to navigate the legal system. I'm concerned about adequate funding for the law library because we only have a certain amount of staff and resources that available for the public to access. If funding continues to decline, we'll lose the staff availability to help unrepresented and solo and small firm attorneys. We'll also fall behind on the relevant materials that attorneys and self-represented litigants need to properly access the justice system. I don't believe the funding issue is just a Washington County problem, but I do believe that the problem is exacerbated here in Washington County because of the large increase in population, and the resources haven't kept up with that increase in population here in Washington County. I think rural communities also have difficulty accessing proper legal materials, and the practitioners in those rural counties are looking for the same resources I'm looking for here in Washington County.
Our highest priority at the Washington County Law Library is to enhance equal access to justice by making sure legal information, resources, and tools are available and accessible to everyone.
We need the Oregon State Legislature to act to sustain these law library programs. Reliable, sufficient funding will ensure these vital services across all Oregon counties. First and foremost, it will keep trained staff available to help people navigate the legal resources they need. It will also support continued access to premium online databases and essential current print titles. Adequate, stable funding will also ensure continuing legal education materials for attorneys. Our resources help solo and small firm attorneys keep their fees down, with access to legal materials and meeting room spaces for participation in virtual proceedings or to meet with clients. Most of all, funding will help maintain equal access to justice by making sure legal information, resources, and tools are available to everyone. Thank you for your time, attention, and consideration of this important request on behalf of Oregon's law libraries. If Washington County can be of assistance or answer further questions, please don't hesitate to contact us.